Hey everyone, Nebulous Dungeon here again, bringing you part 22 of my Deus Ex Human Revolution Foxiest of the Hounds playthrough. In this part, this will be the second part of me showing you how to get through the Picus facility. In the last part, I showed you how to get into the vent that we just jumped out of. There will be an annotation in the upper left hand corner of this video that will take you to that previous video. That previous video, there were no enemies to worry about or anything like that.
Looks like everyone left in a hurry, Pritchard.
Excuse me. So that's not so much an issue. In the cutscene that I cut out of this, you run into, I believe her name was like Eliza or something like that. She's the reporter. Basically, all she did was she revealed to you that she's the one that jammed the signals and everything of Megan and her team when they were kidnapped from Seraph Industries on that night. So, that's why that cutscene was cut out. Right here, I realize that there's no reason for me to be going back up the vent. If you go into the vent and go left like this and come out of this room, it's just basically just another exit point. You could have gone this way. It doesn't really matter. But for my purposes, I just went this way instead. In this hallway, the only room that you need to worry about, I believe, is this last room on the left. It's either the last room on the left or the second room on the left before turning around that corner. There's a pocket secretary with a code in it that has passwords for a computer. So if you haven't unlocked all the hacking abilities, I would definitely recommend picking up that secretary so you could just use that password. I'm not quite sure which computer it goes to, so you would have to basically figure that out once you got there. Now for this part, it's tricky to figure out the patterns of the Belfast soldiers because it's just weird timing because there's so many of them, and they, like I said, they just have really weird timing. So you gotta take the extra couple of seconds to figure out the timing to make sure that everybody has their backs to you when you move, and when you move in the open especially, obviously. So right here, again, obviously I just waited till everybody had their backs to me, and they can see through that little opening right there. So that's why I moved around into this, under this desk, before pretty quickly. That way I completely reduced the risk of being seen. And they can also see you over the top of this, I don't know what to call it, this bookshelf essentially that I'm leaning against now. So if you're not like in cover behind this spot where I am now, they can see you over that cover. Let's just be careful of that. Bear that in mind when you're moving. Now, you'll see that there's nobody covering this whole little corridor area right here. So this is a pretty safe spot to essentially see. This is what I said about the timing of these guys. Like, you never would have expected this guy to come wandering out of that area there. So now that they both have their backs to you, just get behind this pillar. What I do here is I wait to make sure that this dude that's basically right behind that cubicle wall, this guy right here, I wait for him to come back out and then go back again, just to make sure, be absolutely positive that he's not gonna uh, turn around and see me when he came back out and did this little patrol part. Again, stick behind cover and make sure you're on this side of this pillar, and you wait for I believe there's going to be 3 Belfast soldiers over there in that area that have the possibility of seeing you. So make sure that none of them are facing you, obviously. So you just gotta wait for this one last guy to turn around and quickly get out of cover and get into this hallway and behind that wall as quickly as you can. Right here you want to get into this bathroom and get into this vent. I'm not sure why I tried to close it. There's really no need to. This part actually gets a little tricky. Well, it was tricky until you use your brain and you figure it out. But what you want to do is you want to wait for these guys, obviously, to be walking away. And again, it's just weird timing and a weird pattern that they go through, because this dude on the right, he'll go back and forth to the left and to the right here, but he'll also go up that right little doorway, whereas the guy on the left here, he just goes up and down in that left-hand pathway. So it's kind of hard to figure out the timing of how to basically maneuver around that. And because the timing is kind of unpredictable and not as easy to figure out as with previous enemies, it especially helps to be a lot more patient going through this part. Yeah, always be careful of that, because he will turn and look at that exact part. I think obviously you can see, but I'm gonna, when it's safe, I'm gonna go obviously to the left, and I'm gonna maneuver my way around to the other couch that's on the left hand side there, that set of couches over there. So basically I'll be on the extreme left side of this room behind those couches, and that's how I'm going to make my way to that elevator in the left hand corner of the room over there. And you guys will see that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would definitely appreciate a like. It would help my channel out. It would help me grow. Also subscribe. I will be finishing this playthrough. I also have a Let's Play of the Walking Dead game up on my channel. I only have a few videos of that so far, but I will be editing and putting up the rest of those videos as well. And if you guys, like I said, if you guys enjoy my content, definitely appreciate a subscription. I will be, at some point, I will be purchasing a Black Magic Intensity Shuttle capture card, just because this Roxio game capture, the video quality suffers for sure, and I really don't like having to play my Xbox through component cables. I've gotten so used to playing on HD TV with HDMI cables that I don't really like sacrificing that video quality just to record footage. So that's why, like I said, I'm going to get that Blackmagic Intensity shuttle. But yeah, until next time, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day. Peace.
Pritchard, have you found Eliza Cason yet?
Possibly. Back in room 4.